Once upon a time in the heart of Africa, in a village named Nzuri, nestled between rolling hills and sparkling rivers, lived the noble chief Adisa. He was a wise and kind leader, beloved by his people. Chief Adisa had a daughter named Amina, known far and wide for her beauty, intelligence, and grace. Her deep, soulful eyes and radiant smile could light up even the darkest nights. One evening, as the village celebrated the harvest festival under a sky blanketed with stars, Amina wandered down to the river's edge, drawn by the shimmering reflections on the water. She often sought solace there, away from the admiring and watchful eyes of the villagers. It was a place where she could dream freely and let her thoughts drift with the gentle current. As Amina sat on a rock, lost in her reverie, she heard the soft splashing of water. Curiosity piqued, she turned to see a young fisherman skillfully casting his net into the river. He moved with a grace and confidence that captivated her. His name was Kofi, a humble fisherman whose livelihood depended on the river's bounty. Despite his modest life, Kofi possessed a quiet strength and a kind heart that endeared him to those who knew him. Amina watched Kofi for a while, admiring his dedication and the ease with which he navigated the river. She decided to approach him, her curiosity overcoming her usual reserve. "Good evening, Kofi," she greeted softly. Kofi looked up, surprised to see the chief's daughter standing before him. He bowed respectfully. "Good evening, Princess Amina. What brings you to the river at this hour?" "I often come here to think," Amina replied. "The river has a way of calming my mind. But tonight, I was drawn by the sight of you working so diligently." Kofi smiled, a warmth spreading through him at her words. "The river provides for those who respect it. It has been my companion for as long as I can remember." From that night on, Amina and Kofi began meeting by the river under the starlit sky. They shared stories of their lives, dreams, and aspirations. Amina spoke of the responsibilities and expectations that came with being the chief's daughter, while Kofi shared tales of his adventures on the river and his dreams of exploring the world beyond their village. Their bond grew stronger with each passing night, and soon, they realized that they had fallen deeply in love. However, they knew their love would not be easily accepted. Amina was the chief's daughter, destined to marry someone of noble birth, while Kofi was but a humble fisherman. Despite the obstacles, their love blossomed in secret. They found solace in the stars that bore witness to their meetings, and the river became their sanctuary. One night, as they sat by the water's edge, Amina said, "We cannot keep our love hidden forever, Kofi. Sooner or later, my father will find out." Kofi took her hand in his eyes filled with determination. "Then we must show him the strength of our love. I will speak to Chief Adisa and ask for his blessing." The next day, Kofi dressed in his finest clothes and approached the chief's palace with a heart full of hope and fear. He bowed deeply before Chief Adisa, who regarded him with a mix of curiosity and concern. "Chief Adisa, I come before you with a humble request," Kofi began. "I have fallen in love with your daughter, Amina. Our love is true and strong, and I seek your blessing to be with her." Chief Adisa's face hardened. "You are a brave young man to come here with such a request. But you must understand, Amina's future has been planned since her birth. She is destined to marry someone who can ensure the prosperity and stability of our village." Kofi stood tall, his voice unwavering. "I may be a fisherman, but I am also a man of honor and integrity. I love Amina with all my heart, and I promise to cherish and protect her. Together, we can build a future founded on love and mutual respect." Chief Adisa saw the sincerity in Kofi's eyes, and it gave him pause. He was a wise leader who valued the happiness of his people, including his daughter. "You have courage, Kofi. I will consider your request. But know this, winning my blessing will not be easy. You must prove yourself worthy of Amina's hand. Over the following weeks, Chief Adisa set a series of challenges for Kofi, each designed to test his strength, intelligence, and character. Kofi faced every trial with determination and resilience, driven by his love for Amina. He navigated treacherous waters, solved intricate puzzles, and demonstrated his unwavering commitment to the village's well-being. As Kofi overcame each challenge, Chief Adisa began to see the depth of his character and the sincerity of his love for Amina. The villagers, too, were impressed by Kofi's dedication and perseverance. They began to see him not just as a fisherman but as a man worthy of their respect. Finally, after completing the last challenge, Kofi stood before Chief Adisa once more. The chief looked at him with a mixture of pride and respect. "Kofi, you have proven yourself to be a man of great courage and integrity. You have earned my respect and, more importantly, my blessing." Amina, who had watched Kofi's trials with bated breath, ran to him with tears of joy in her eyes. "Kofi, you did it. We can finally be together." Chief Adisa smiled warmly at his daughter and Kofi. "May your love be as enduring as the stars that have guided you. Together, you will build a future that honors both your hearts and our village." And so, under the same starlit sky that had witnessed the beginning of their love, Amina and Kofi were united in a joyous celebration. The village of Nzuri rejoiced, for their love story had become a beacon of hope and inspiration, reminding everyone that true love knows no boundaries and that the heart's desires, when pursued with sincerity and courage, can overcome any obstacle. Their love, like the stars above, shone brightly, illuminating their path and the future they would build together. The end. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy our stories, kindly subscribe, like, share, and drop your comments. And don't forget to follow us for more captivating African tales. Thank you.